Hey guys, this is going to be another video about OSHA and SeaWorld and a common misconception from the ProCap side. If you ask a ProCap what happened on February 24th between Dawn and Tilikum, you'll probably get a response that goes something like, well, Dawn and Tilikum, they were good friends, they had a profound bond like all orcas and trainers do. But Dawn just got a little bit too confident, and Tilikum grabbed her, being curious about her, pulled her into the water, and played around with her like a toy. It was a little bit too rough, and she accidentally drowned. While this is a description of somebody's death, you can tell that it's painted in the happiest, most innocent light possible. I can tell you that if you want a more accurate description of what happened, you should read some of the documents that came out of the OSHA investigation. These definitely paint a more gruesome picture of the story that ProCaps are telling. I guess the first thing that needs to be addressed is whether or not it was Dawn's fault that she died, whether she was being too cocky or too confident, or whether or not it was just something that trainers always did. As you can see from the pictures that should be up on the screen right now, trainers had often been in close proximity with Tilikum. It was nothing new, nothing out of the norm. Dawn was a star trainer, and I'm sure she knew the rules with Tilikum. She wasn't doing anything different that had not been done before. The second issue is whether or not Tilikum was just playing around with Dawn when she died. Was he just being a little bit too rough? Did he know that he was going to kill her? The transcript from the camera that was in G-Pool at the time shows that Tilikum's actions were repeated, and repetition shows that there was intention there. He repeatedly rammed her, he repeatedly pulled her underwater, repeatedly grabbed her. Now, if he and Dawn had a very close relationship, like many ProCaps say, you'd think that the first time he rammed her and saw her in distress, he would have stopped. But he didn't stop, he kept attacking her, kept ramming her, which resulted in her death, and you can read the autopsy and see what kind of injuries resulted from this attack. I think it's kind of unreasonable to claim that Tilikum would have accidentally mauled somebody to death, because that's what he did with Dawn, he mauled her. I also think it's unreasonable to claim that he treated her like a toy, because I'm no expert, but I don't think that Tilikum mauls his toys or tears them apart. So I guess that's just kind of a short little explanation of why the story that ProCaps tell about Dawn and Tilikum is so outlandish, and not at all accurate to what really happened. But I guess that's all I have to say on the topic, so you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.